Today we're going to play a game to make our own Pablo Picasso Cubist portrait. Okay, you're going to have this planning sheet, you're going to have a piece of paper, and you're going to have a dice. Okay, so for the first roll, it's going to be drawing your head, the second roll your nose, the third roll the eyes, fourth roll the mouth, and then the fifth roll is going to be your ears. So all you're going to do is roll the dice. Whatever number you get for the first roll, so for example my first roll, my head, is going to be the number 6, so I'm going to try to draw this shape right here. And since it's going to be my head, I'm going to make sure that I draw it really big. Okay, I'm going to roll it again so I can see which nose I'm going to draw. I'm going to draw number 2. Okay, for the third roll, you're going to roll this twice for the eyes, okay? So just drop the dice. Number 3. I'm going to drop it again for another eye. Number 2. Okay, now I'm going for the mouth. Number 4. And the ears. Number 5. And number 5 again. Okay. Once you're done with your Cubist self-portrait, you can go ahead and color it in. That's it. Today we're going to continue with our Pablo Picasso Cubist inspired portraits. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is you need to get your sketch out from your folders so that way you can reference it. And we are going to be collaging it using different color construction paper. So get your messy mat. Okay, put that in front of you. Okay, remember we want to use the messy mat to be able to glue on and not glue onto the table. The first thing you're going to do is you are going to figure out what shape your head is. Okay, so I have these templates for you so that way it helps you trace it. Okay, so on your table just pick the one that looks closely like your head so that way you can trace it. I have my construction paper, and now I'm going to trace it onto my construction paper. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is make sure you hold the template pressing down, and then you're going to get your pencil and you're going to trace around the edges. Okay. Once you're done, you can put that back into the middle of the table. Now you're gonna cut the head shape. Okay. Remember, when you use scissors, make sure that they're always pointing away from you, and your non-scissor hand is going to be holding the paper. While you are cutting, make sure that you are turning the paper to help you. Put this paper to the side. Okay. Now we need to glue our head onto our base paper. Okay. Your base paper is going to be another color construction paper. Okay. So we are going to glue our head onto our base paper. Okay. So remember how we glue? We're going to dip, wipe around the edges, we're gonna flip and massage, and then we're gonna flip it back. Using your glue station, just take out one glue that you need. Okay. Again, dip, wipe around the edges, flip and massage, and then flip it back. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put glue around the edges. Put glue around the edges. So I'm dip, wipe around the edges. Dip, wipe around the edges. Once you're done, close your glue so it doesn't spill. Get your paper, put it onto your base paper. Okay, lightly give it a massage, flip it over, and then give it a really good massage. Okay, now we're going to continue adding the different parts of our face, but we're only going to do the shapes. Okay, we're only going to do the outlines. Okay, so I have other collage paper that I can use for the other parts of my body. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that. Again, when you're using collage paper, make sure that you're using that you draw around the edges, so that way we can save and recycle the other paper. Okay, so I'm going to use this color for my lips. So I'm going to lightly draw onto this paper my lips, and I'm only drawing the shape. Okay, once I've drawn it, I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Okay, I'm going to put it to the side. This paper, we don't need to recycle it, so this can go into the garbage. Again, I'm going to use this paper, this color paper, for my eyebrows, and I'm only going to draw using the outline, the shapes. For my hair, I'm going to show you a trick. I'm going to get the template back that I use for my head, and I'm going to use this to help me draw my hair. Okay, so I'm going to flip it this way. I'm going to pretend that this is my head, and I'm going to draw my hair onto this paper. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it right there, and I'm going to draw my hair. Okay, now I can cut this shape. Once I have all the shapes from my face, I can now concentrate on just gluing. Okay, so remember, you're gonna dip, wipe around the edges, and you're gonna make sure that you glue on your messy mat. Okay, it's also a good idea to make sure that you just keep one side of your messy mat to gluing and your other side to your good art paper. Okay, so that way it doesn't get any glue on it. Okay, once you're done, make sure that you close your glue, put that back into the glue station. Okay, and we will continue working on this next time that we see each other. Okay, good job. Once you're done using the collage paper to create your Cubist portrait, we're going to use oil pastels to add in all the little details and to outline all of our different shapes. Okay, so remember, when you're using the oil pastels, please make sure to share and to make sure that each color it's in its own compartment. Okay, so if you borrow a black, make sure you put it into the black section. If you borrow a pink, make sure you put it into the pink section. Okay, make sure you're also using your messy mats so that way we don't get the table dirty. Okay. Once you're done, make sure you put away all the oil pastels and clean up your work area, and you're good. Good job.